Welcome Cancer to LettiSpeaks. Thank you for stopping by. To all of my returning Cancers, hey, how are you guys doing? Nice to see you again. If you're new, welcome. I hope you find a sense of peace and belonging here with us on this page. My name is Letty. Feel welcome to, discover the energies, the other videos. If you're aligning with it, I invite you to like, share, subscribe. If you subscribe, make sure that you hit the bell so that you'll be notified in case I post new content or if I go live, which I do often. So today, Cancer, we will be delving in and taking a look at what dragon you are slaying right now, Cancer. And so I did pull out, cleanse my area, and I pulled out your cards ahead of time just for the sake of time because we won't be here long. And so I want to just go ahead and jump on in, okay? So the first card that I pulled for you is Bring It Into Form. And so bring it into form. This is really for those of you that could be like definitely on the cosmic side of things, right? There's so much going on behind the curtains and underneath the surface, things that we could be really connected to in the spiritual realm. And there's a level of bringing those things for many of you, bringing those things into fruition, visions, goals, dreams, manifestations. And for many of you Cancers, you're doing it like really, or Spirit is calling you not to feel like you have to follow suit, like you are doing it on your own terms and not feeling or not being restricted to a certain way, right? To the mainstream, right? You're free actually to change things. And you could be coming in, bringing things into form, or Spirit is helping you to do that through this energy that you sit in right now. That's part of what it is that you are conquering and overcoming. It's not feeling like you have to align with a certain way, like you're absolutely liberated from tradition, you're liberated from mainstream, you're liberated from the status quo, from the norms, right? And so I feel like there's a level of energy that you are bringing into the world through your own creativity, through your own level of flow and authenticity, and it may not look like anybody else's, right? There is a level of you feeling like you may not really be from this world. You're here, but you don't really feel like you're from here, or you belong here, or that things will end here. I feel this detachment from the reality. I feel like you're really feeling at home somewhere else. Like you're here and you're doing the thing, right? You're helping, you're engaging, but you feel called somewhere else, right? And it may even be otherworldly. You do have a very deep sense of intuition and just knowing things as you are working and delving into your missions and your callings and your purpose. You could actually see things very clearly, be tapped in very deeply. You can actually see how things that are actually unrelated come together through your purpose, right? Weirdly, right? And it could be something as simple as just seeing something random or somebody random, and then seeing someone else random, completely disconnected from the other person, and you can actually see how that or they are connected, and how there is some level of connection that they have, right? You're tapped in that way for some reason. You could also be struggling with this gift as well, you know, and it could be that you are really buckling down and trying not to fall into the temptation to use these gifts that you have for your own purpose, you know, for your own personal desires, right? And so that could be part of what is really being shifted in you right now, or something that you're trying to release or refocus those energies in a more appropriate way. I do feel like you've kind of summoned up in this moment, like everything that you have at your disposal. You could have just come out of a difficult time, and now that you have succeeded and overcome this difficulty that you've had, like you sit at the top of the mountain. You feel like you sit at the top of the mountain, and because you have had this victory, like you have everything at your disposal. Like you could feel very powerful right now and very courageous spiritually. There is a need to really be careful too, because there is I feel like a little bit of doubt that tries to creep in, a little bit of suspicion. You may be in your head about some things or about some people in particular, feeling very suspicious and almost not really seeing things clearly because you're in your head. And this could have some connection to past experiences, right? But that's part of that dragon that you're slaying right now, is trying to overcome some of those personal challenges. And I do see that as one of them. And so the other card that I pulled for you, Cancer, is the Dark Angel. Very interesting, right? The Dark Angel. Okay, and then for the Dark Angel, Cancer, so this could definitely be part of your journey where you are battling certain very dark things, occurrences that aren't lovely, you know, things that actually seem very hopeless. Nevertheless, even in this, Spirit is proving its love for you. Right in the moment where you feel the most unloved is where Spirit is actually coming in and proving the love that you have. And it's this Dark Angel comes with a radical truth about that. The fact that you are loved without exception, without any type of conditions. You are loved. And it's called the Dark Angel, I believe, because it's like a, what do you call it? Something that is perceived one way when it's actually another way. So when we say Dark Angel, those two words together present opposition, right? Even in the dark, you have an angel that's very present. Angels, love, the hand of the universe, your creator, God, that is with you, right? That's reaching out and it's nurturing you, even in the darkest of times. Bringing in the gift of light to you. It may even seem like a hidden blessing that comes out. I feel like this is a very healing time, very healing things coming forth for you that you are moving through right now. And it's understanding it as that, right? When we encounter darkness, it's really not so much about what it is that we're encountering. It's more about how we respond, because our response actually has an echo, if that makes sense. Whatever our response is, it's going to perpetuate either the positivity that we respond in or the negativity that we respond in. And so there's still a level of victory depending on how we look at it, and we get to choose how we respond. You know, will we respond with doubt or fear, or will we respond with trust and love and faith? It's up to us. And it's a reminder that nothing is promised, but we can be sure that everything will definitely work out for our sole purpose. And you could definitely be in this energy right now of really looking at things from a very close level, like really perceiving something from all sides and even from inside out, like looking at things very perceptively. You could have someone that is able to see, that is able to help you to see things in that way. I'm feeling like a older feminine energy that's actually helping you to see things from a more closer view. Or you could be that energy that actually is very, people could come to you to get a better perception of something. They may come to you for that reason, because the way that you are able to look at things and pick things apart and really perceive things in its reality and make a good decision from what it is that you find, right? So either you could be this particular energy that I'm feeling, or you could have someone that helps you in that way. It's almost like a guide or a teaching energy. This is definitely a time where you may find yourself pulling away and really taking a look at the reality of things, where they've come from and where they're going, how you have made certain decisions and actions up to this point. You could be very much in this energy as you are working through these things of being alone. You may very well feel like you don't really want to be connected or responsible, to anyone right now. So you could find yourself in a quiet place right now. This is definitely a time of feeling. Cancer is the sign of ancestors. You are definitely in your element right now. I feel like you are peering in and concentrated and focused in on not only the past, not only just the present, but also this is a time where you're focused on the future as it pertains to ancestors. And you could very well be focused in and kind of working around shaping that, right? What it is that will be handed forward for future generations. That could be very well where your focus is right now. And Spirit is definitely saying for you, Cancer, that as you move through this, your purpose is so important that nothing will stop it, right? There's this very potent energy of inspiration and power to actually bring just about anything into fruition. That's the energy I'm feeling. And if there be anything or anyone that tries to come in and thwart what it is that you've been given to do, it won't be successful. Like, you're pretty much guaranteed success with this purpose, with this soul level mission that you have. And part of your journey right now could be that there are individuals coming in and just trying to, make things difficult, or trying to restrain you in some type of way. But even with this, Spirit is saying that your mission is so unstoppable that even those that would try to come in and, be a force of opposition, that they will actually turn into, your mission is actually going to be so potent that it's actually going to draw them in some type of way. And if they get close enough, right, what's going to happen is they're going to actually be encouraged, and they'll be pulled in to your influence. And once they're pulled into your influence, then your influence is actually going to influence their mission. And they may, in fact, just find themselves working on your behalf. What it is that they feel like they're doing for the opposition against you will actually turn out to be working and helping you further your mission, right? And so all of this, I feel like, is Spirit's way during this difficult, dark time. And if you're not in it right now, this may be something that you may be experiencing coming up here. And Spirit just wants you to know that, yeah, it is a difficult time, but that does not negate your support and your love and all of the protection and the provision. All of that is still there, right? Certain processes are necessary to birth different things within us. I feel like this is it feels a little bit like that, a necessary process for you, Cancer. It's part of what you are slaying right now. Your dragon that you're slaying is navigating this very difficult part of your journey. Let's see what else Spirit has for you. What I find interesting, though, is even through all of this, the hardship, the difficulties, you still remain with a single eye, right? All of this, and what still comes out is your soul mission. Like, you have not lost sight of the vision. You're still focused on the future and those coming after you, and planting seeds and creating paths and opening ways for ancestors that are even yet to be born, right, to come forth. That's amazing for me. And so what else does Cancer need to know? What else would you like to tell Cancer during this time while they're slaying this dragon? For Cancer, anything else, Spirit? Spirit is saying to you, Cancer, right now, thank you. You are on purpose. You're on purpose. Thank you. Okay, so I have the Four of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and so right now I feel like is a time to really be focused on your cup. You've given so much already. This is a time to be focused on your cup, to replenish your cup for many of you. With the Four of Wands, the Four of Cups, it's time to replenish your cup. You've given, and you've given, and you've given. We have the Ten of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Definitely a heavy time. We've already established that. But you are taken care of. Everything that you have sown with this Seven of Pentacles, right, is something that I feel like Spirit is going to allow you to see come to pass. Spirit's going to allow you to see it come to pass. Something about these ghost horses, right? She's actually watching the pentacles that have been sown, but even so, we see the horses passing above, right? Which is very magical to me, but the fact that she can see it, right, is like, wow, okay, I didn't realize I was going to be able to see this. Spirit is going to allow you to see it come to pass. Something that you are thinking about and a little bit concerned about not seeing come to pass. Spirit is going to allow you to see it come to pass, Cancer, in this lifetime. And yes, things are heavy right now, but you have the backing that you need. See that bear? And one thing about the bear, right? Mama bear, listen. Very protected, very protective, and territorial about her, what is hers, right? And so you have a very strong protection around you, I feel. And though things are heavy right now, you're going to be good. You have the support that you need. Matter of fact, this may be an ending to this heaviness that you're feeling right now. You're passing into the promise of what you've been waiting for. And then I have the Knight of Wands, another 10, the 10 of Swords, and the Death, right? Yeah. Definitely something new. Something new. Not just new. This is that unstoppable energy that I was feeling. The Knight of Fire, the 10 of Swords, right? An end to you having to worry and overthink things and feel like you're carrying the world on your shoulders. Things are changing for you, Cancer. It's changing for the better. There was a lot that you had to give up too. And it could have had a lot to do with, like, I'm gonna just be real. It could have had something to do with ego, you know? But on the other side of that is the victory. It has been well worth it, is what I'm feeling. When it's all said and done, it will have been worth it. And so yes, 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 keep your eye on the prize. I feel like you're super focused, and even though you're going through this difficult moment, or where everything seems very unsure and dark, you have your intuition, you have the support that you need. the visions that you've been working towards that you will see come to fruition in this lifetime. And so the dragon that you are slaying has everything to do with you bringing this into the 3D, the process of bringing that into the 3D. And actually, Spirit addressed a couple of things around the way that you do that. Integrously, authentically, because you have everything that you need and some more. And understanding that even in difficult times and dark times, like, you still are supported. That doesn't mean that you're not supported. It doesn't mean that you're not loved. It means that even more so you are supported and loved, right? I feel Spirit is saying the depth of your need moves Spirit, right, to balance out the provision. So to the depth that you need, Spirit will come in and balance out with that same level of provision. So it's all good. Okay. So that's for you, Cancer. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let me see. I have Scorpio, Sagittarius. Let's see. Virgo. I have Aquarius, Pisces, yeah, lots of 10s came out in your spread. So I feel like you're at the precipice of a new season, walking through a new door. There's a lot that's ending right now for you, Cancer. And so be strong and know that you are supported, okay? Thank you so much for stopping by. It's been a pleasure reading for you. Until next time, make sure you like, share, subscribe. If you do subscribe, make sure you hit the bell so that you'll be notified in case I go live or post new content. Until next time, take care of yourself, my friends. Bye.